coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with a pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Star. I want him to have a long career, just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Horford is out there with Tatum, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got O'Neal. Kyrie Irving is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Now, here is O'Neal. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Smart. Tatum against O'Neal. The fader. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Back to Brown. Shoots over KD. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Tatum.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Simmons, the bounce pass. KD passes to Claxton. Pulls it from the elbow. Irving's shot is good.
Intelligent play by Kyrie. He knows the pick and roll gets him some better options.
Brogdon outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Tatum. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 5.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Now, here is O'Neal. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
And the Celtics with the top defense last year, they are so great at switching everything, making the most of their personnel.
Now, here's Brogdon. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And the Nets making a change here. Warren's checked in.
T.J. Warren.
Pass to Irving. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Lets it fly from 18. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And the switching on defense that the Celtics do, it really disrupts teams.
And you don't really have mismatches to hunt. And you got guys like Smart and Williams that are out there putting pressure on shooters as well.
Al Horford after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Tries again. Good as the jump shot falls.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Defensive foul. Jaylen Brown. His first personal.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
That free throw good from Durant. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Kevin Durant.
Brooklyn Nets kid.
To the inside. Tatum against Durant. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Jaylen Brown. It's Durant on the wing. Passes it to Irving. The shot from the low post is good. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
With the teardrop, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? Brown, good.
And the defense made their presence felt, but somehow, some way, Brown sticks it on them.
Here's Simmons. Goes back up. Dishes it to O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Smart. On the wing, Brown. Shoots over Warren. Again, the Celtics good for two.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by Horford. Brogdon outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
First personal foul.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Brogdon hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, Brooklyn, they find themselves in sixth place.
And right now for Brooklyn, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
No, they've started the season right away. There are teams out there that have been better, but I'm sure they're happy with how they've played so far.
Now, here's Brogdon. Smart on the wing. Clock at 6. Over Simmons. Nice shot by Smart.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Smart against Simmons. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Simmons finds Warren. KD looking around. to stop the run. Good work defensively by Horford.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And they pick up 2. And now it's an 8-point Boston lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for yours.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Curry comes in for Simmons. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. White comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Now, here is Irving. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. He dishes it to Irving.
You gotta like how Kyrie just commits to his selection. Even the foul look, that's not gonna slow him down.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Kyrie Irving at the line 2 times.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Good on both.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Now here's White. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nets was able to update me on the situation. I was just told that he did break some ribs, and as you can imagine, this is a very painful and annoying injury. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Hey, you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Shoots from 12. Brooklyn with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Curry on the wing. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Another shot.
2 minutes to play.
And it's good on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pass to Warren. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Second personal foul.
Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. In third, the Nets.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Celtics, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Horford. And it's Jackson in for Jaylen Brown. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Boston. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And that one falls for Jackson. Jackson hits both of them. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Now here's Irving. 29 points for him last game against Toronto.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
So for the Nets, Royce O'Neal's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Ben Simmons in for Irving. Celtics leading by 4. Now the pass to Griffin. Out to White. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Bucket is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's White. Williams in the post. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Pritchard. Fires from 18. Not going to go that time.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Simmons. Second chance effort, and the layup is good. Simmons got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Knicks.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Smart. Jason Tatum is out there with Griffin. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Here's Sumner. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. Simmons got his second bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Smart. Outside to Brogdon. Hits the three-point bomb. Brogdon's got 7 points in the game.
And the confidence Brogdon has in himself, it's infectious. Skilled at recognizing when to let it go.
Here's Sumner, guarded by Smart, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And the first one drops. Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's T.J. Warren in for Seth Curry. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown's checked in. And so he hits both. Boston has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Back to Smart. The 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Harris. They get it again. Out to KD. And another shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. Durant's got 9 points.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That one is off. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Pass to Warren. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Irving passes to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Here's Warren, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Outside, Simmons. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
And finished off by Horford.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Boston. And it's Irving missing. Brogdon outside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Oh, good with the triple. Nets trail by 3. Outside Warren. Outside Simmons. Durant against Smart. Durant kicks to Sumner. Shot clock at 5. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Sumner's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn. Pass to Tatum. Knocked away. And Simmons with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Now, here's Warren. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Brooklyn ball.
Brooklyn with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. No coverage that time. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Irving against Brogdon. No good from Irving.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Brown kicks to Smart. There's the dish to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline jumper goes down. Horford's got 9 points.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Outside, Smart. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Durant from past the arc. A shot off that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Outside, Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Here's Sumner. He's got 9. Over Smart. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Sumner.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brown outside. Shot, high post. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Boston has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And it's Brown missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Durant. A miss that time would have put him up. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. High post try. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot blocking threat.
It's stolen by Brown. At the elbow, it's Smart. Back to Brown. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Brown's got 17 now.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Irving against Brogdon. Irving dishes to Simmons. Wants to get it to KD and does. Irving with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Now timeout called by Boston.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get
So for the Nets, O'Neal's checked in for Durant. Joe Harris comes in for T.J. Warren. And Curry subbed in for Edmund Sumner. Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Jackson. And no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Irving from long range. The rebound by the Celtics.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Irving. Pritchard passes to Griffin. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 1. Curry on the wing. Here's the drive, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
At the line, one shot.
The free throw drops for Curry. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Now here's Griffin after Ben Simmons' miss. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Next ball.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Irving. Kicks it to O'Neal. Jackson against Harris. Over Jackson. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, look, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
And the pass to Williams. Now Jackson. Outside for Griffin. Trying his luck from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
3.
And we have seen Griffin do this more, adapting to the growing trend of bigs like him shooting threes.
Pass to Curry. Harris outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter. Passes to Williams. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Pritchard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
61.
Nets lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Your next. You next.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Bam. Your next.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Warren is out there with O'Neal. And it's Durant. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Irving in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Back to Irving. The pass to KD. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
That free throw good from Brown. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tatum over O'Neal. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. 8 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
O'Neal kicks to Durant. It's stolen by Brown. For the finish. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Passes it to Warren. Durant up top. The shot. Rebounded by Smart.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Dishes it to Horford. Back to Smart. Sinks that one from the post. Smart's got 8.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Simmons looking it over. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. He kicks it to O'Neal. The 3 from KD. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And the Nets making a change here. Sumner's checked in. Free throw off from Warren.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And the performance Horford has turned in undeniable. He came to the table hungry tonight.
Pass to O'Neal. There's the pass to Sumner. Over Smart. And the Nets miss again. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. and he helped define their interior defense.
Marcus Smart.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics. Smart, no good on the free throw. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-5 run. Tatum against KD. Back to Brown. Takes it inside, and Brown throws it down.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Right wing, a three ball. The shot's good from Sumner. Sumner's got 14 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Tatum. There's the three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Tatum against KD. They get it back. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Brown against Warren. Brown, good. Brown's got 27.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Passes it to Warren. Count it. Warren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Harris checked in for the Nets. Curry comes in for Kyrie Irving. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Marcus Smart. Back to White. Pass to Brogdon. Outside, White. The pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
The kick out to Warren. Releases. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Here's Tatum. He hangs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. It just, they're too little.
And he makes the first. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Simmons checked in for Edmund Sumner, and he can't hit the second. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Nets trail by 16. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Simmons. Nets passing it around. Curry deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. And they double up Simmons. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, unable to change momentum here. Celtics leading by 16. The feed now to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Pass to Curry. They grab their own miss. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night. White against Curry. Outside, White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got his 2nd basket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Durant finds Simmons. Back to Durant. Passes to Curry. The tray. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists in the game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Tatum draws the double. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 15. Looking to get it going. He lays it in. Simmons got 8 points.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Here's Tatum, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Curry. KD on the wing.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Back to Curry. The pass to Simmons. Now Curry. White covering. to the middle. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Sharp's checked in for Brooklyn. Celtics also with a sub. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Griffin. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
4 on the clock. And here's Simmons for 3. And Boston with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard. Bangs home the trifecta. Pritchard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Curry on the wing. Swiped it away. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Durant. Tatum passes to Brogdon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him to get that one off.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
The Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Pass to Curry. There's 53 seconds left to play in the 3rd.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Passes it to Pritchard. Back to White. KD against Tatum. Clock at 4. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Simmons. Curry kicks to KD. Pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. O'Neal's got 6.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Tatum, that's for 2. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Celtics lead by 19. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics up 19. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Celtics. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Horford is out there with Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And stolen by Horford. One-on-one here. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, great anticipation from Horford on D there. Gets ahead of the ball there for the steal and initiates the fast break.
Outside, Simmons. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
That one misses for Simmons. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Tatum's shot is off. Nets trail by 16. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Here's Irving, kicks to O'Neal. Durant against Tatum. Again, the Nets for 2. And the Celtics with possession here. Outside Tatum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Smart's checked in for Pritchard. Simmons dishes to Irving. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one. Boston leading by 12. Here's Brogdon. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Tatum with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Tatum gets the bucket.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact, it just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
And there's the pass to Irving. He kicks it to O'Neal. Here's Curry. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Please give a big round of applause.
I now will send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Will the head coach for the Celtics talk to his team during the break? He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. Pass to O'Neal. Simmons on the wing. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their effort.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 14. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Brown no good on the free throw. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Irving passes to Curry. Durant against Brogdon. Durant kicks to O'Neal. Over Tatum. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
Brogdon against Irving. Outside, Horford. Here's Brogdon, and he converts the layup. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's KD. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
Tough hoop from Kevin Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they actually are.
Simmons against Smart. Over Simmons. Kept alive by Boston. Horford no luck. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Outside for Simmons. Into the lane. Curry with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Brogdon. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Irving passes to Curry. Back to Irving. Passes it to KD. From deep. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Tatum against O'Neal. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry passes to Irving. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Magic with the rock. Kyrie just contorts his body, figures out ways to make the impossible look so easy.
Personal. Second team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving. At the line, 1 shot.
Celtics leading by 8. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. To stop the drought, and he drops that one in. Brown's got 14 points now in the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Curry against Brown. Pass to KD. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Celtics lead by 11.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Boston leading by 11.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
And here is Tatum. Here's Brown. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Simmons. And the pass to O'Neal. Now Curry. Simmons on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 9.
Just such a menace. Tatum can really stretch the floor for them defensively.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
3rd team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Royce O'Neal. At the line, 1 time.
Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Smart. Inside, here's Horford. Simmons with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Irving. And stolen by White. Let's go. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Celtics lead by 10. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. Outside Curry. Back to O'Neal. Outside for Curry. And stolen by Tatum. He dishes it to Smart. He feeds it to Horford. And Durant sends it back. Simmons against Tatum. And the shot goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Boston leading by 8. Smart kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on! Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone. Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets. Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Marcus Smart.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 11. KD with the bucket.
He's unguardable. Nobody's been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your
Watanabe's checked in for Markieff Morris.
together and make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets Kids Dance Team.
Boston leading by 8. Outside Tatum, driving the lane, lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane, because once he's in there, you're done.
Here's KD, and he makes that one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. Look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Tatum with it. Now the dish to Brown. That shot off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Irving passes to Watanabe. Brown against KD. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Over Smart, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And the Nets making a change here. Warren's checked in.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. And at the line, one time.
That's good from Simmons.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Here's Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. The shot's good. Tatum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Durant. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by O'Neal. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 33 points.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Durant. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He is one of the most elite scorers we have seen. You want KD with the ball.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Tatum. And there's the call on Durant. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Royce O'Neal, first personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line with 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. The 3 from Warren. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Shooting for Boston, Marcus Smart. Shooting 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 5. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Please give a big round of applause for your Nets Youth Dance Team. Another great job by the Brooklyn Nets kids. Let them hear you.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. And out the line, shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
In these clutch situations, Simmons is focused better than normal at the stripe.
And he makes both free throws.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Fifth foul. At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. At the line with 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And the Nets miss again. And they go to the intentional foul.
De'Ron Sharp. Second personal foul. Penalty. Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. So we see Boston get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.
Until next time.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.